What's good YouTube, JD here, back with yet another review for you guys. And in this video, we are talking about one of the most underrated sneakers to drop so far this year. I'm gonna be reviewing the Adidas Ultra 4D. What's up fam? So in this video, I will be breaking down the sneaker. We'll get into Adidas 4D technology. We'll be comparing the sneaker to its predecessor, the ultraboost. And of course, we will be answering that question that I'm sure a lot of people have. Is it worth paying the extra money to buy this instead of the ultraboost? And of course, as always, I will be giving you guys that on-feet look. So make sure you stick around until the end of the video. So finally in our hands, we have Ultra 4D. So this sneaker, it was actually a very limited release here in Europe. It only released in one place, and that was the Adidas app. Now on the app, my account has the icon status because I guess I've just purchased a lot from Adidas in the past. So I'm not so sure if maybe that's what helped me win the raffle, but I did win the in-app raffle for these. But it was a lot more limited than I expected. In fact, this shoe actually even has some resale right now, some pretty decent resale in some sizes. Having this shoe in hand, it looks very, very familiar. In fact, it almost looks like something that already exists, or at least something that should have existed. We have seen Adidas 4D technology for quite a few years now. It's been 2 years since the Futurecraft 4D released, and that shoe, it did have a pretty similar silhouette to the ultraboost, but sneakerheads and Adidas fans have been asking for this for a really long time, which was to take the most popular Adidas model, the ultraboost, and give it some 4D technology, and we finally got this in 2020. When the Futurecraft released, those sneakers were honestly a very expensive shoe for most sneakerheads. I believe they cost more than $400. This pair, at least in Europe, the retail price was 220 euros. I believe it will be $220 in the US, which makes this $60 more expensive than a regular pair of ultraboost. On this OG pair, you guys might recognize a few things. First of all, the pattern on this is the ultraboost 1.0 pattern. I'm sure most of you guys agree the 1.0 pattern is definitely the nicest pattern we've seen on an ultraboost. And this colorway too, you might recognize, is the OG colorway of the ultraboost. And I'm gonna keep it real guys, here's a picture of the OG ultraboost. I know fans of the ultraboost, of course, this is like a grail shoe to them, but this colorway though, it's a pretty boring colorway, and in my opinion, this colorway looks a lot nicer on the 4D with this black midsole. Let me know down in the comments if you guys feel the same way. We have that familiar Adidas prime knit on the upper. On the back of the sneaker, the heel counter, it normally says Ultra Boost, but now it actually says Ultra 4D. The stripes on the cage are reflective as well. And we also have this little reflective Adidas logo on the tongue of the shoe. Of course, the standout feature of this shoe is this midsole. It's made out of 4D technology, which is basically done using a 3D printer. And I really love the way the midsole looks. It's just very futuristic looking. And the midsole was printed in a way where the front of the shoe, it's a lot more compact, it's a lot more firm, whereas the back of the shoe and the midfoot, there's a lot more give on this midsole. On the bottom of the shoe, we have this Continental rubber, so it has pretty good traction. In fact, from a looks point of view, I really only have one negative thing to say, and that is the glue stains, but it's not all that noticeable, especially if you're wearing the shoe. When it comes to sizing, so on a regular pair of ultraboost, I personally fit true to size. On this one, I gotta say the midfoot, for me at least, feels a bit tight. This one is in my true size. If I had the opportunity, I would have probably gone a half size up. It is a bit snug for me. However, my foot is on the wider side. If you don't have wide feet, I think you can go true to size and they would fit just fine. There is quite a bit of room in the toe area. So my sizing suggestion is only go a half size up if you have wide feet. By the way, very quickly, if you haven't already done so, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I am dropping tons of videos every single week. I try to put out at least 3 to 4 videos every week. So make sure you're subscribed for more of that good sneaker content. And of course, drop a like on this video. It really helps your boy out, pushes me up in that YouTube algorithm, so thank you for that. So one of the questions I'm sure a lot of you have is, how do these sneakers feel when you compare it to ultraboost, at least in terms of comfort? So my personal feeling about ultraboost is that it is a very comfortable shoe. However, if I wear it the whole day, my feet do hurt a little bit, maybe because the shoe is just a bit too soft for my liking. This sneaker is definitely not as soft. It feels much more firmer, and based on what others have said who have worn 4D technology for a little bit longer, this midfoot apparently does get softer over time, so it maybe just needs a bit of wearing in. But overall, you can't complain. It's a pretty comfortable shoe. Just know that you're not paying that extra $60 to get a more comfortable shoe than the ultraboost. The other difference is this sneaker also feels quite a bit heavier than a regular ultraboost, and you can almost feel that all that weight is coming from this midsole. So to answer the question, is this sneaker worth it? Is it worth paying an extra $60 for the Ultra 4D instead of a regular ultraboost? In my opinion, it just depends on the answer to this question. Do you think that these sneakers look better than an ultraboost? Besides the looks, there's not really much more you're getting from this sneaker than a regular ultraboost, and I personally love the look of this. I love the futuristic vibe, and I would personally pay $60 more for this. But you're definitely not getting a more comfortable sneaker, so you're basically just paying for the looks. It's kind of crazy to me though how underhyped this shoe is, because I feel like if this shoe came out in 2016 or 2017, we wouldn't even be talking about what was the sneaker of the year. This would have so much hype behind it. Sneakerheads, sneaker blogs, all of the media channels would lose their mind over a sneaker like this. So it's just kind of crazy to see how people's preferences change and how much it changes depending on just hype. I also think that eventually these 4D sneakers are going to be either the same price as ultraboost or even cheaper, because that's essentially the biggest benefit of 3D technology. It completely eliminates the supply chain. You can print the sneakers right in front of you without having to get parts and different materials shipped from different countries. So once 3D technology reaches a much more efficient level, expect these sneakers to probably be the same price as regular ultraboost or even cheaper. But either way, this sneaker, I absolutely love it. It's definitely a cop for me. Let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think about the Adidas Ultra 4D? Was it worth the wait? Would you pay $60 more? Let me know down in the comments. If you guys haven't already done so, make sure you follow me on Instagram. The handle is right here. It is at JDKick6. Definitely the easiest place to contact me. The on-feed portion of the video coming up right now. Thank you guys so much for messing with the channel and for all the support. Until next time, guys, peace.